How much cream of tartar should I use to replace baking soda?
Welcome to a new episode of our baking tips and tricks. Today, we're tackling a common question that often pops up when you're in the midst of baking and you suddenly realize you're out of a key ingredient. Yes, we're talking about substituting ingredients. Specifically, how much cream of tartar should you use to replace baking soda?
Understanding the ingredients.
Before diving into the actual substitution, let's take a moment to understand these ingredients. Baking soda, also known as sodium bicarbonate, is a common ingredient in baking because it's a leavening agent. This means it helps dough rise by producing carbon dioxide when combined with an acid. Cream of tartar, on the other hand, is an acidic powder. It's often used in recipes to stabilize egg whites or cream, prevent sugar from crystallizing, and add volume.
The substitution ratio.
When substituting cream of tartar for baking soda, you'll need to use a different amount because these two ingredients don't have a 1-to-1 substitution ratio. The rule of thumb is, for every 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, you'll need to use 1 teaspoon of cream of tartar. This means cream of tartar is used at approximately 4 times the amount of baking soda. Please keep in mind that this substitution works best in recipes that don't require a large quantity of baking soda. Otherwise, the cream of tartar might affect the taste of your baked goods.
A handy baking powder trick.
As an extra tip, if you're out of baking soda, you can also make your own baking powder, a common alternative to baking soda. Baking powder contains baking soda and an acid, typically cream of tartar. To make your own baking powder, combine 2 parts cream of tartar to 1 part baking soda. For example, if a recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of baking soda, you can replace it with 3 teaspoons of baking powder, made from 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Baking is both an art and a science. But with these handy substitution tips, you'll never be left in a lurch if you find you're missing baking soda in the middle of a recipe. Always remember that for each 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, you'll need to use 1 teaspoon of cream of tartar, and you can also make your own baking powder with cream of tartar and baking soda. We hope these tips help keep your baking endeavors smooth and enjoyable. Happy baking!